TPM, Total Productive Maintenance. What is it, and why is it important to Ecolab? TPM was first developed in the 1960s by a Japanese company that manufactured vehicle parts for Toyota. It revolutionized Toyota's production system, delivering high levels of quality and customer satisfaction in the most efficient and cost-effective manner. TPM has since been implemented by organizations globally as a process or program focused on improving the way they operate. Ecolab first introduced TPM in 2014, and it has evolved from being purely an improvement program to a culture that delivers continuous improvement. It is one of the critical success factors for the global supply chain becoming a high-performance organization, often referred to as an HPO. An HPO is defined as one that consistently achieves extraordinary results and sustained competitive advantage. At the heart of every HPO are highly engaged people at every level. TPM is key to delivering profitable growth for the business and absolutely fundamental to Ecolab becoming truly world-class. And all our associates are key to delivering TPM. We are rolling out TPM across all our plants globally as our new way of working. It is not a standalone program, but is linked and aligned to achieving the overall business targets. At the top level is the Ecolab Global Strategy, that is then cascaded down through regions and divisions. In the supply chain, it means that every plant will have its own strategy that is focused on delivering what the business expects and needs from it. These are referred to as the plant's CBNs, compelling business needs. The plant's targets are set as KPIs, key performance indicators. Every plant has a KPI scorecard. That forms what is known as the MANEX KPIs, a lot of numbers and targets against which the plant's performance is measured. How does TPM work? TPM is a systematic approach that breaks the entire process into 8 pillars or elements. Although the pillars are separate, some of them are linked and ideally need to work together, such as AM, autonomous maintenance, and PM, planned maintenance. Together, they form a cohesive and logical approach to delivering continuous improvement. Before we give you a brief overview of the purpose of each pillar, you may have noticed that in the pillar image we showed you, there were 2 other elements sitting below the pillars, 5S and leadership, that provide the foundation and starting point for any TPM program. 5S, when translated from the Japanese, stands for sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. 5S is also referred to as workplace organization, creating a working environment that is clean and tidy with a place for everything and everything in the right place. Strong and effective leadership is critical to the overall success of TPM and is recognized as the most important factor in becoming an HPO. The 8 TPM pillars are: autonomous maintenance, AM, places the responsibility of basic maintenance tasks such as cleaning, lubrication and inspection with the operator, freeing up the maintenance team to carry out more complex tasks. Planned maintenance, PM, is a systematic program to proactively tackle failures and breakdowns. By mapping the losses that occur on our machines, we can build a predictive picture of where we are likely to have problems and schedule maintenance to prevent them. Focused improvement, FI, delivers a step change in equipment performance by systematically identifying and eliminating all losses, so maximizing the effectiveness of equipment. Progressive quality, PQ, focuses on developing and supporting a zero-defect system that detects any design errors so they can be eliminated prior to production. It is expensive and unreliable to rely on finding defects through inspection of finished goods. Training and people development, T&PD, identifies and closes skills and knowledge gaps across all pillars so we can achieve our TPM goals. Safety, health and environment, SHE, is about having a safe and accident-free working environment and reducing our impact on the environment. Early management, EM, supports the elimination of all the losses that may arise during commissioning of new equipment and/or new product introduction. LeanFlow (LF) supports the elimination of all the losses that may occur during the internal management of materials and products, such as transport times, stock levels, and days on hand (DOH) inventory. The best people to explain what TPM looks like are the plant associates, for whom TPM is now an instinctive way of working.
Hi, my name is Michael Sullivan. I work in Ecolab in Baglan in South Wales, UK. Been here for about 6 years. I'm a cell leader, which I'm now working with the TPM team. When Amanda Perry came to site with the team, Les Peters, Graham Martin and Graham Connor, I was asked the question, what's my views of TPM? And I couldn't answer that question because I didn't have a clue, to be fair. I thought I knew a little bit of 5S, which was just brushing up, and again, I was wrong. Once I seen how deep TPM goes, and it's the foundation of everything you do in manufacturing. So first thing we done, we learned the definition of TPM, and definitely learned the purpose of TPM. So we created a vision for 2020, which we're working to. We set out our roadmaps, and we're working closely with all the pillar leaders, so we all aligned. So now we understand our losses, how to collect our data correctly, how to use our data to drive improvement. We know how to do focus improvements now, where we didn't before. Everything's working very, very well. And we understand the concept of all our losses, and it's going really well. So I'm enjoying the journey. And before we didn't know how to work as a team, and now this is the way we do work. We put TPM into everything we do.
Good morning, my name is Steve Perry. I'm an employee of Ecolab. I'm the team leader for the production team. I've currently been working for Ecolab for 2.5 years. I have 20 years experience in manufacturing, and the introduction to Ecolab is completely different. And one of the reasons why it's completely different is because we believe in our process of TPM. So TPM to me, the biggest aspect of that is 5S. Because 5S underpins everything good that we do. During our 5S transition on to the 5 litre line, one of the biggest risk factors was slip, trips and falls. Discussed with the team, looked at the amount of injuries that we had, the opportunities for injuries, and we started our 5S programme. Obviously, it's all about workplace organisation, and part of that was eliminating those risks, finding homes for everything that we use, the changeover boards, and also the introduction of a cleaning regime. Okay, so I'd just like to show you some pictures of before. This was some of the items of equipment in the state before we started our 5S programme. As you can see, the massive levels of dirt, just from the cable. And it brought us to here. You can see the difference. The difference is massive. The team spirit that this has generated is incredible. It shows the team that we've invested time in them, we've invested money in those, and we've given the ability and the tools and the means to keep that machine running, keep it clean, and hopefully improve efficiencies. It's been a great journey for us, and it's only the start.
Hello, I'm Marcela. I'm a member of the QC DARA team. I'm just going to show you what we did for our safety project in our retail room. This was previously racking that was very high, and we were lifting above shoulder height, and the weights were very high because we had these sort of crates that were very big, so we had to lift a lot of weight. Now we changed it for these crates that are very manageable, and we reduced the height of the racking. And for the crates that we have high, we use a safety step, so we are safe to manage this. And we also got rid of the ladder, which is a risk.
大家好，我叫顾杰，今年加入益康工厂已经5年了，目前担任太仓工厂生产部主管。刚加入益康工厂 ，TPM 还没有推行之前，现场给我的感觉状态比较杂乱、无秩序。在推行 TPM 之后， 尤其是现场的 AM 的实行，利用 AM 的路径及一些TPM 的工具，使现场的情况得到了很大的改善。不仅在现场工作的一个环境得到了很大的提高，而且在各种 KPI 如小停机、设备故障的指标有很大幅度的下降。TPM 改变了我，随着 TPM 的推行，让我的 TPM 的观念更加根深蒂固。在工作中，我大量运用 TPM 的工具帮我解决一些现场的问题。TPM 让我的工作更加轻松，使我的能力更加提升。在我的能力提升的同时，我也会把现场的人员的技能得到一个大幅的提升。我相信，随着 TPM 的不断推广，我们的工厂可以走向世界级。
Buenos días, mi nombre es Francisco Sánchez, soy supervisor de mantenimiento en Planta Lerma. A continuación les hablaré un poco acerca de la implementación del pilar de TPM en el módulo de PM. Nosotros anteriormente trabajábamos con fallas, las cuales eran muy recurrentes y trabajábamos al instante para corregirlas. Ahora con esta implementación lo que hacemos nosotros es prevenir estas fallas mediante la implementación del paso 1 a 3. Nosotros en el paso 1 compramos herramienta para continuar con el paso número 2, que es corregir las debilidades de nuestros equipos productivos. Y ahora estamos implementando el paso número 3, que se requiere a la implementación del software MP para la gestión del mantenimiento. Uno de los logros que trajo consigo esta implementación fue eliminar el 95% de las averías y los defectos de nuestros equipos. Y ahora me siento más contento porque ya no me llaman en las mañanas para corregir estas debilidades, lo cual hace que pase más tiempo con mi familia. Dentro de las habilidades que obtuve con esta implementación fue la gestión de proyectos, y ahora los operadores de mantenimiento son expertos en la materia eléctrica y en la parte de operación de utilities. Me siento motivado por cumplir cada uno de estos pasos, ya que siento que esta implementación traerá grandes beneficios.
Hi, my name is Allison Satza, and I'm a Quality Assurance Lab Technician in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I'm here to talk to you today about Total Productive Maintenance, or TPM. Here at GSO, we have a qualifications program that is designed to equip operators with a clearly defined set of skills that are essential for their role, as well as providing them with a path of progression, which includes a pay-for-skill philosophy. The more competent they become at skills and the more they check off, the more likely they are to receive a boost in pay. We also offer classes that build TPM knowledge and concepts like leadership, root cause analysis, and basic mechanical skills.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Pilar Cortés y soy analista de calidad en el laboratorio de la planta de Celrà en Girona. El hecho de la implantación del pilar de calidad nos ha ayudado a que antes solo analizábamos muestras rutinarias día a día, y con esta implantación hemos conseguido conocer los procesos, poder trabajar conjuntamente con los operarios con la finalidad de disminuir los fast pass fails y los números de reclamación. Entonces os animo a que implantéis vosotros y trabajéis junto con TPM, porque os facilitará el trabajo y podréis conocer mejor los procesos.
Hi, my name's Todd and I'm an operator here in Centre 13. This machine here is the bulk filler where we fill our bulk products. We've been having a few issues with the machine in regards to the first pass fails. We'll take our sample and we'll often get the sample will fail due to contamination. So I was a part of a project called the bulk fillers that worked to eliminate that failure. We narrowed it down to one side, which is this side, the acid side, bulk filler 2, and it seemed to be a first pass failure rate of 70% over the course of so many months. So as opposed to bulk filler 1. So what we launched was a few things. One was a drainage program, because we thought that our contamination was due to water in the line from the CIP previously. And the second thing was to retrain all operators with new PLC adjustments to drain the lines. Since we've done that, we've had 5 weeks without a first pass failure, and everything's going good.
TPM is not hard, it's logical. It provides you with new skills and knowledge. It empowers you and gives you ownership. It improves productivity and plant performance. It eliminates losses, minus stoppages, all the things that make your working life more difficult. It also improves safety, Ecolab's enduring concern. So what does TPM look like? People will wake in the morning excited to come to work. They operate safe, clean, reliable equipment and have ownership by understanding how they contribute to the overall success of the business by what they do in their plants. They essentially manage themselves.